Whoa, hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy, CND, the Captain. Yes, you saw that right. That was a Barbie game. I didn't just clickbait you. I'm not memeing over here, all right? I ain't no Philly beats you, okay? So I'm gonna be counting down my top 10 games that truly did, in a way, shaped me into who I am today. I don't know about the man that I am today. I'm not much of one. I'm kind of I'm still a boy. I don't know. I don't. So yeah, no, I'm not kidding you guys. Number 10 is really this Barbie game. I remember playing it when I was really young. I mean, the game came out in like 2001. Yeah, no, I played it with my sisters a long time ago, and it was honestly a lot of fun. Just, I think, bonding, you know, with my sisters, playing the game, and then also, I don't know, like just rescuing pets and stuff. It just, you know, it taught me the lesson of care. I just remember taking care of those pets and, you know, clicking, you know, around to make Barbie move really slowly. I think that just really, it taught me patience in life. All right, so number nine, all right, was a counting game that taught me how to count numbers, because apparently I can't do that. I still have it. This is actually the original one back from my childhood. This is the Namco, check it out. This is the Namco plug and play game system thing. I don't know. Basically, so my mother wasn't like she wasn't too keen on having she wasn't too keen on having video games and stuff. That was more my father that, you know, bought me my original Game Boy Advanced SP back in like the first grade. Back in the first grade. So shout outs to you, Dad. But my mom did buy me this, I think for Christmas or something. It's just a simple game. You know, you plug it in with the little yellow and white cords there, and it has like Pac-Man, the Rally X, Galaga, you know, just it's like 5 games on there, right? But oh my god, I loved this thing. This got me into retro gaming. It kind of in a way. I remember early in the morning, because I live up here in Wisconsin where it's really cold, and I remember before school playing this and just hoping that we would get a snow day and then I could just play it all day. But my mom never really let me do it. It shaped me into who I am today because it got me into video games kind of like around my mom, even though she didn't want me to get into video games, you know, so get out of here. Look at me now. All right, where's it at? Where you at? Number 8. My favorite game of all time ever. If you guys watch my streams, watch my videos, you know me in person, you know this is the best game ever. Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii, because the Wii was like right in my childhood. I was like probably like what, 13, 14, 15 when the system came out. And fun fact, actually, I was at the store. My dad's like, all right now, to me and my sister, he's like, you guys can get one game, all right? And I did not want this. My sister wanted this because she played a demo at Best Buy or something. I wanted, get this. This is really embarrassing actually to admit, but I actually wanted My Sims City, I think it was, on the Wii.
I have no subscribers, which is awesome.
That's because I had My Sims on the DS I got for Christmas, and it was a lot of fun. And I thought, no, come on, Tori, you're gonna really love this game or whatever. And she's like, no, it's just like the other one. We already have that one. Let's get this. This is gonna be so much more fun. And I'm like, man, I don't want to get it, blah, 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 blah. Now, this was kind of fate, honestly, that shaped me into who I am today, or kind of the games that I like today. You honestly are probably only watching this video right now because of this. I'm not even joking. We had, all right, to settle this dispute there in Target or something. Hold on. Check this out. We took a quarter, and we flipped it to see what game we would buy. And it landed in her favor, and obviously we got this game, and it turned out to be my all-time favorite game ever. And that really, I mean, I was already into like 3D platformers and stuff like that, but that really introduced me to Mario 3D platformers and how amazing they are. And that got me way more into Nintendo, way more than I already was. Lego Star Wars the video game on the Game Boy Advanced. I'm pretty sure I was either borrowing this or I traded something, and there was a kid from elementary school that I got this game from. Now, I have been into Legos forever. That was one toy that my mother was like, yeah, that's really good. It's gonna help your brain or something. So I played a lot of Legos. I really got into Lego Star Wars because, I don't know, it was cool. They had little lightsabers. Then I watched the movies and then I understood. And then I got this video game and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like playing, right? Like with like my guys, but like in the game. Revolutionary, even though that game was like, it was disgusting. Like if you look at some gameplay of it, I don't know, I loved it though. I couldn't even get it past like the 3rd episode or something, but it was a lot of fun. And because of that got me into Legos. That got me into collecting Legos actually, and Lego Star Wars and stuff. I have an old channel, fun fact, called Lego Brick Wars. Way back in the day, that was before this channel that you're watching me on now.
Hey, Lego Brick Wars here, and today I've just bought a new battle pack.
Now I'm here where I am. All right, now this one I would honestly say, and I think a lot of you can agree out there, because every single time I say this game, whoever I'm talking to, they're like, dude, yes, I remember that game. That game was so much fun. Okay, I love this game so much that recently, you guys probably saw on Twitter, I don't know what I was thinking, but check this out. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. I love this game so much that I recently bought every single version of the game that you can. We got it on the Game Boy, in the box. We got it on PC. We got it PlayStation 2, GameCube, and then personally what I played it on, the original Xbox. And this is actually the original case and everything. I remember buying it from a Best Buy and it was used, as you can see, for 10 bucks. Which freaking, that's pretty good deal right there. This game though, I played it so much because SpongeBob, first of all, my mother didn't let me watch that. Actually, I couldn't watch that because I didn't have cable. But when I moved in with my father in middle school, he did have cable, so I watched a lot of SpongeBob. I love the whole universe. I still do. I still randomly find myself watching those like 24/7 live streams on YouTube of SpongeBob. Not gonna lie. And that game, I played it so much. I got so into it, and it taught me like, I don't know, I played it with my sister a lot. It taught me patience. It taught me dexterity, I guess. It taught me what fun was, okay?
What is fun? Here, let me spell it for you. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere at any time at all. Down here in the deep blue sea.
I don't really know why I put this on the list, actually, but I love it. Okay. Okay, now these next 5 games do have some like actual life lessons that go into them. So check this. So, wait, ready? Oh. Check this out. Mario Hoops 3-on-3 on the DS. Super underrated game. If you've not played this, consider picking it up. It still holds up today. Okay, so me and a few of the guys on the bus, on the school bus in elementary school, had this game on our DSs. Now, sorry mom, you have no idea how many times I snuck my DS onto the school bus or to school. I know you didn't want me to do that. I'm sorry. I turned out all right, I think. I don't know. But we played this game with a local multiplayer on it, which the DS had, which was amazing. And I just remember this taught me how to control your anger, because when we played, we would get so heated on the school bus. Now, this is when I lived in Wisconsin, right? Elementary school. And the bus ride was like 45 minutes long because you had to go way out to the country, to all the cornfields, and you would smell manure all the time. You had to go all the way to this tiny little town where school was at. I mean, there was literally like 60 kids in my entire grade. And it made that trip go really fast, and it was so much fun to play with my friends on the school bus. Basically, the game taught me how to play together with people, how to play nicely. I'm not gonna lie, that's where I learned a lot of swear words. Low key, like you don't hear it, you know, on my channel, obviously, because it's just not appropriate normally. But I remember back in elementary school, like actually swearing a lot playing that game with my other friends. So shout out to those guys for teaching me all those words. Now, the next one is actually an application. I know this game is in so many of your guys' hearts and your childhood, but you probably forgot about it. And I was making this list and I had an epiphany. And I was like, oh my God, Pictochat. Boy! Basically, if you don't know, it's an application on the DS that you could like send little drawings or little messages and send it to someone, but you had to be within, what is it? I think 20 or 30 feet of another system to be able to do this. So basically when you're on the school bus, someone's over there, you're over there, you're sending messages back and forth. Now the drama we used to get into, the stupid pictures we used to draw. Like, I like, you don't even know, like we would draw the stupidest, weirdest, craziest things. When I figured out how to make it into a rainbow, it kind of taught me social skills, I guess, in a way. It was like the first like text messaging thing I ever experienced, so that was a lot of fun, and it taught me a lot of experiences here and there with the interactions I had on it. So you guys probably know it. You guys saw me crying on camera about it. You guys saw me live streaming the death of it. Of course, it's Club Penguin. Honestly, this one should be number 1, but you'll see the other ones. But oh my God, Club freaking Penguin. I remember coming home, getting on the internet. That was basically dial-up because we lived out in the countryside. It was terrible. All the Club Penguin girlfriends I had, like I remember just like trying to chat them up and stuff. Rip Skate Dude 030. Can I get that in the chat real quick? Can I get that in the comments? I thought that name was cool. Skate. I was like, oh, I like to skate. I was a skater kid. I mean, I tried at least. I downloaded Penguin Storm, if any of you guys remember that. It was basically like a hacking application. Pretty sure I got a virus on the computer from that, and my dad got really mad at me. But yeah, so many experiences. This is a very social game in a way. I pushed the limits, you guys. I actually got banned off of Club Penguin. I think of multiple times, but I remember one time, not gonna lie. I was like, oh, I know a few swear words, you know, from playing this game. And I thought, you know, I wonder what I can say on chat. You know what I mean? I'm gonna freak out some little kids online. I don't know. I was a kid too. I said F, like literally just the letter F, and then I think space, and then it was CP. Actually, I might have said the full word, actually, now that I think about it. And I like instantly got banned, and my heart like dropped. Like a week or something later, like I wasn't too hurt because I didn't play the game that often. That's kind of why I did that. My dad's like, Alex, come here. Okay, what do you want? And he's like, Alex, so explain to me why I have an email here saying that your child's penguin was banned for saying, let me see here, let me read here. You said FCP. Now, what were you thinking? It was something like that. It was hilarious though. Not like thinking back to it. Then I was scared. I didn't really get into that much trouble. Of course, Minecraft. I mean, I played it up till not even that long ago. Honestly, even now, if I like hopped on a survival mode, I could probably have a lot of fun. Or if I hopped on like Hypixel or any of those like mini game servers, I would have a lot of fun even to this day. But I think one time we had like the max of like 12 people on at one time. We had like this like a whole village. We had a castle we made. We just kept exploring and like making new things and thinking of new things. We would always have like 10 projects going on at once. You know what I mean? We'd be like, we gotta build a shop. And then like while we're building that, we think, oh wait, actually this would be really cool. This block like to make this. And then I would run off and do that. And then it was bouncing all over the place. But I remember playing that so much, and that was like my first like online PC game like that. But the experiences and the memories, I remember, like when I remember back to it, I remember being inside the game. That's why honestly one of my biggest dreams is to play Minecraft VR, but like with like 4K graphics one day. Like with like a ton of like shadowing and stuff. And I know they have 4K Minecraft coming soon on that new Xbox, but like if they had that on PC, first of all, we need that. But if they had that with virtual reality, just to actually go into your games. All right, before we get to the number 1 spot, which I think this one holds true for a lot of people, I want to say a quick honorable mention that while recording this, I thought of, okay? When I was telling you that Club Penguin story when I got in trouble, I thought of another one. This was very, very embarrassing. I don't even know why I'm going to tell you guys this, but do you guys remember Flipnote on the DS? Flipnote on the DS with that little frog. So if you don't know, this was an animation software where you could draw little animations on your DS. Basically, it looked like Pictochat almost, and it was really limited, but people made some crazy Flipnote animations. And then there was this online service, basically a YouTube for it. I think it was called Flipnote Hetena, I think, something like that. I always thought it said the other word that you thought it might look like, but that's not what it is. I remember what I did once is I downloaded a flip note, a really popular flip note, where in it there was a person going to a bed, right? And she was shaking the person out of the bed, and then they did something else and something. I don't know. It was a quick little funny video basically. And I remember I downloaded that, and then I cropped it down, and I repeated it. So all it was the person shaking them out of bed. The motion of this shaking out of the bed thing, let's say it was a little NSFW when I repeated it like that. It was obviously looking like something else, okay? Now little like 7th grade Alex thought that was funny. I posted that onto this online YouTube thing, and I got banned. Somehow, again, my dad got an email, because I think he put parental, I'm pretty sure he put parental controls on my DS. He got some type of email, he got notified somewhere. He's like, Alex, what is this? I remember he sat me down on the stairs, and he sat down and he's like, what is this? Again, I don't know what type of punishment there was out there, but I remember that. It was funny thinking about that now. But yeah, anyways. Ladies and gentlemen, number 1, the game that truly probably shaped my childhood, the way I think, the way some of my values, some of my morals have come from this game. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not just one game, it's a few games. It is the one and only Pokemon. I originally got introduced into the Pokemon universe when I was like 3, and that was with the really old Pokemon trading cards. Then later on, I watched some of the anime, some of the some of the TV show, and I got more into the Pokemon universe, watched like some of the movies, and then I had a babysitter. This babysitter, her generation of games was more like Game Boy Color, and mine was like Game Boy Advance / DS. So she actually had a Game Boy, and I think we were at her house one time because she would have to babysit us for like the entire day when my dad was at work in the summer. And I remember I found like she had like a Game Boy and a bunch of games, and I was like, oh, it's so cool, I want to play these. And she had Pokemon Red. So this was actually, even though this was way beyond my generation, this was the actual first ever Pokemon game I played. Ironically, it is the first Pokemon game. And I remember laying on my bed at night when I'm supposed to be asleep, and I was leaning over my bed like this because there was a nightlight right here so I could see it, because obviously it didn't have the backlight, and I was sitting there playing it, and I remember my neck just like hurting and like getting sore from playing that game. That moment when I beat Team Rocket, that moment when my Charmeleon evolved into a Charizard, so magical. I got Pokemon Emerald. I think I got it off of eBay or something actually. This blew my mind. It was in color. I was like, oh my god, it is so immersive. Then for Christmas one year, I got Pokemon Pearl, and again, it changed everything. And from that point on, I got Pokemon White, then I got, X and Y, I got Sun. I'm still playing these games. I still love them so much. Just the Pokemon universe in general, how it teaches you to care for, like your creatures and stuff, kind of like Ash. Like Ash's attitude, obviously it wasn't in the games, but in the TV show, that really spoke to me, you know what I mean? I really could connect with that. The concept of like, I'm gonna go on this epic journey, and I'm never gonna give up, and I'm gonna keep training, I'm gonna keep grinding, and I'm gonna persist, because those games were not easy at all. I remember when I was probably in like the 5th grade on my Game Boy Advance, right? It was probably 10:30 at night, which was insanely late. Let me tell you, that's way beyond my bedtime. And I was playing that game in my bedroom. I remember how my room would light up from my Game Boy Advance SP. All the other lights off, just that, maybe a night light. And I remember playing this, and I remember I actually somehow beat the Elite Four on Emerald. Somehow. I honestly have no idea. I was not smart enough to beat that game when I was that young. I actually remember beating it. Beating that last person, about to go into the Hall of Fame, and the game froze. It actually froze. The game crashed, and that, honestly, I was devastated. I think I cried myself to sleep that night. It taught me a lesson. It taught me, like I did it. I made it, but I didn't have anything to show for it. But that taught me that that's okay, right? Because it's the journey, it's the experience, it's, the friends you made along the way, and in your heart that you did it, that you put your all into it, that you actually achieved something, all right? And even if you have nothing to show for it for anyone else, as a person, right, that you have evolved I'm an advocate for video games. I love them. My life is now them. So, but you guys are also my life, and I freaking love you guys. So thank you for allowing me to make videos like this. So if you guys enjoyed the video, obviously give it a like. Please tell me down below what was like your, I mean, you can go ahead and make your whole top 10, or just tell me like what is like one game that was really in your childhood that really made an impact on your life, maybe even till now. So I would love to see those. I read lots of my comments. I reply to a lot of them. So yeah, do that, and then subscribe if you're new. All right, I will see you guys later. This has been Yo Captain, and I'm out. Peace.